Yo boys and girls, just give me a second. I need to quickly do something that I forgot to do. So while I'm doing this, I can just explain what this account is all about, really. This is the free-to-play account that I have been playing on for quite some time, that I recently got back. Well, not recently, maybe it was like 2 months ago or something like this. Yo, thanks for Google Fisher. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. So I'm just gonna go ahead and explain a little bit what this account is all about. So double trouble. Yeah, we need the 4 glasses to be honest. Thank you. You're absolutely right. And I need to make sure I find those second glasses. Anyways, as I was saying, this account really is only... Okay, we get a little bit too many questions right now. So, Mandalorian Martin, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Why is Stars Forever so hard to get? Well, I think it's because the event is designed that way, to be very hard, especially for newer players coming into the game. But just to make sure we can explain what this account is all about, as you can see, it's completely free to play. We have spent absolutely $0 on it, and what we are aiming for on this account is job and executor. You're stuck on tier 3. Well, that's pretty annoying. I can't remember the Darth Revan event, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I cannot remember it for the life of me. Free to play besides gas, but no thank. That's actually another account. This is the account I created. I think it was in 2023. It follows the Arnold's farming guide for 2023 path, and then we lost it for a year or so when we switched over to the PC client and I couldn't get into it. And then a few months ago I was able to get into it, and then I did some polls on my my YouTube side, and all you guys wanted to see more of this, or the majority of people want to see it. I also made a poll regarding if we should stay completely free to play on this account, or if we should change it and make it what's it called, only Lightspeed bundles. So let's go ahead. I can just showcase real quick what I am talking about. So here you can see, if you want to watch like the episodes, you have, I think you have 12 before this. So right now I think instead of doing videos, I'm gonna start doing the live streams, because I think that's way more easier. Whale account, no farming allowed. That's true. On my main account, that is where we are whaling, but on this account it's going to be mainly focused on Java and Executor, and hopefully now with double drops we are able to get a lot of good stuff. So as we can see in the off season, or not the off season, when I didn't do any videos, or I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue on this account, I actually got my Great Mothers to Gear 12. I have literally no idea why I did it. I just did it because I logged in once in a while and I got it. I got Morgan Elspeth, I have Marin as well, so I geared up the Night Season, which can come in handy, especially in Grand Arena seasons. So, but yeah, right now I just loaded up. I did refresh a lot of stuff, so I was able to get IG 11 to 7 stars for the BAM event, which BAM is then gonna lead into the Executor. So we have quite a funny time ahead of us. I think also we should be able to get Quill and Cara Dune both to 7 stars with the double drops and the triple drops that we'll get for one day, which is gonna be nice. You think I'll have a Sneaky Boy clone to 6 stars today? Yeah, I think so as well. I'm not gonna go 100% whaling on Disguised Clone Trooper, but I will be having him to 7 stars within a week or so. If it was 5 or 5, I would have gotten him to 7 stars straight away. But as I said, this account mainly is focusing on Java and the Executor, and from now on we're gonna start doing streams rather than just me doing one video and editing out 1,000 stuff. So for now, I've already done the refreshes off stream. I'm thinking I'm just gonna try and fix a few stuff. But I don't think I can actually climb in my arena because I was away for too long. I think yeah, the most of the people here on my Fleet Arena short already have an executor, so we're already pretty far behind. Where's the Glarm collab? Well, I would love to do another collab with Glarmit, but I don't know how much time he has as of lately, because I haven't seen him streaming or doing too many videos. I think he might be busy with work. So let's see, we have a lot of energy. Let's see what we can start working on our account that's gonna be needed, because we have the 8th brother Androidica, but that is not because we want them, it's because of the ships, and I think I've already refreshed both of them. So yeah, Son of the Blood as well. Let's take a look if we have gotten Houndstooth as well. So where is he? There he is. It looks like we have. I think we can just go ahead and do one more refresh. Hopefully we can get him to 6 stars. Perfect. So of course we need to get the ships for all of the executor requirements as well, and since we're completely free to play and we don't want to do any lightspeed bundles in this account, it's gonna take some time. Bodhi first R9. We might be able to get that. We might be able. Let's take a look at if I even have Bodhi, to be honest. I don't even think I have him. Where is he? Yeah, I don't even have Bodhi. Or I do? No, there he is. Not even one shard on him. So let's start working a little bit on modding as well while we're here. Actually, let's see which squads have Grand Arena. So we have Treya, and Savage. Probably gonna need Nihilus also for GAC, which is gonna be important. We have our Bounty Hunters, we have the Geos, we have Imperial Troopers, which this was probably one of the first teams I geared up on this account. We have Captain Rex, we have the Palpatine and Vader, and we have Queen Amidala. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bookmark him, because it could be nice to have the Sith trio at least geared up and try and take them to relics. And but then we have the Great Mothers thing. I actually think I need to change my defense. So let's resave. Let's take a look at what I have. So I have already set down the Great Mothers with Marin and Elspeth. And then we have, yeah, I have an okay defense on this account actually. Yeah, pretty decent defense, not gonna lie. But the most important thing is gonna be getting all of these stuff. So yeah, Treya and Nihilus for Conquest and Improving Grounds, that's gonna be extremely good. Because we are at 1.4 million GP, we won't be able to do the Proving Grounds for another probably 6 months or so. It depends if I can GP bloat this account or not. I don't think I will be able to do that. Otherwise, the Hyperdrive bundle would be really good to just boost up the GP, but since we're free to play on this account, I won't be doing that. I might actually create a day 1 account, which maybe will be starting tomorrow, but that will be with the Hyperdrive bundle and some Lightspeed bundles, and we won't be buying all the Lightspeed bundles on that account, but over time you guys will get to decide one out of, for example, if 4 new Lightspeed bundles drop, you guys get to decide which one we should be going for on that account. I'll have to think a little bit more about that if I want to do that or not. Chrysanthemum is also looking pretty good. I need to organize this account a whole lot better, because it feels like I have been neglecting it too much. So okay, at least the modding on her is decent. We have the right primaries. Let's see if we can get a health one with speed. It doesn't look like we have it, unfortunately. Let's see, can we reroll it? Okay, perfect. We got a speed health set, only 4 speed though, but that's better than none. Nice. Streamer's luck. Let's see, continue. Unfortunately. Okay, one more. Nice. So perfect. That's actually pretty good. No mods on the 20 speed channel. I don't have that much maths, unfortunately, and this is a crappy mod. I don't know why I have that. Let's take a look and see. what we have, because we need to try and take this account very seriously, especially when it comes to the modding. So that was a pretty bad reroll. Just confirm it. So preferably you would have speed and health. I don't think I have any good speed, to be honest. What's up, Red L Gamer? Welcome to the stream. I hope everything is good with you. Let's see if I have any good speed mods. Nope, I have literally no good speed mods. Okay, let's just focus on the mods that we have and see what we can do. So manage mods, only unassigned, and let's see, speed doesn't have speed. So the ones that don't have speed, let's see, how can I sort this? So just get rid of all of them. So we want to try and be efficient. You hoard 1,000 of all energies. Well, I had the same actually on this account, but then I did a lot of refreshes, not refreshes, but I did a lot of stuff off stream. But then I decided today, like 30 minutes ago, I wanted to do a stream to just get out there and showcase what we have going on this account, because I think it would be more fun to just do a live stream rather than just do an episode every single second month or so. And then you can just go ahead and, yeah, you can join, you can chill here with me if you'd like. And let's see, because this is the stuff that you normally don't see when someone makes a video. So just go ahead and select all of these speed mods and upgrade them straight. How many mods? I have a decent amount of mods, to be honest. Let's see if we can get some good speed, because then we can start equipping a lot of other characters out there. So there's a few primaries I don't want. I don't want any accuracy, I don't want any crit avoidance, crit chance. Speed, we already have that. Health, offense, posing, protection, tenacity. Defense we need to have, because that's the only defense primary that we'll have. Let's just filter all of those mods. Sorry. So crit chance, defense, tenacity, protection, posing, offense, and health. Okay, so let's just take away all. Let's see. All of these, we can straight up just delete all of them, because we don't want anything other than speed for now. Yo Knuckle, what's up brother? Welcome to the stream. I hope everything is good with you. So right now, this account, I've explained it a few times already. This is the account that's going for Java and Executor. I started this account almost 1.5 years ago, or maybe 2 years ago actually. Then I lost it for 6 months, and I got it back, and I made a video about it for like 2 months ago, and now we're back, and we're gonna start the free-to-play grind for real. So right now I'm filtering out all of the mods and trying to get as many good mods as possible with speed. Everything fine, doing some sport while watching your stream. Nice brother, nice. A few days ago in Granarina, I used Sit Empire to beat Jedi Luke, and my Malk win 1 versus 2 against Jedi Luke and Jedi Luke. Well, that's very good, but I don't know what type of Luke you were facing. If you were able to beat it, to be honest, because that feels like it should not be happening. So let's go ahead and sell all of these. I don't know, it can work if there's a non-ultimate Luke, I think. Then it can work. So let's sell all of these stuff. Let's go ahead and sell. You know what, this can actually be beneficial until we get more speed. Okay. Now we should have all of the good stuff. So health, tenacity, potency, critical damage, nice. Okay, so let's select all and let's see how much it will cost us to upgrade. So I'm actually gonna do this, even though this cost me 30 million. I'm gonna do this because we're gonna get some of the money back on the things that don't have speed when we sell them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. So we just need to filter out everything that, yeah. Basically we got a lot of stuff that didn't get any speed, so we need to be careful now, actually, that we don't sell off our speed arrows, because all of these guys did not get any speeds whatsoever, so we can just go ahead and sell them. I don't know, but I gotta say, those 2 months modding my Malik were nice. Nice Riddle Gamer. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so let's see now how many good mods we got. So, of course, we have the speed mods, that's obviously good. So, this one I like a lot. Critical damage is always hard to reroll the good speed. We also get the good offense. So, health, nice. Okay, that's good also. Let's see, so we have a lot of speed actually, so now we can start to mod a lot of characters. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of these 3 things. Let's just sell them. So I think I want to remod my Padme for speed and health if it's possible, because I would like her to be a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and do this. That's a good, but that's also a really good speed mod, so just keep that. Here we need health. Let's see, do we have health? Health with 10, amazing. So far looks very good. Let's see, do we have another protection? Okay, so those are gonna be pretty bad. Defense and crit chance, okay. So we have a speed, so let's go ahead and make sure she has. Okay, we didn't get a lot extra speed, but at least it's a little bit faster than it was before, which in the end can make a good difference, especially in the early stages of Grand Arena. So just go make sure we get that. Okay, next character I would like to mod. We already have Piet, that looks pretty good. Farm Boy Luke doesn't really need any mods. Mandalorian. So we only really need 3 good teams. So we have for GAC, we have Treya, we have Bounty Hunters, Geos. Yeah, we have a lot of teams. So let's focus on the characters that would probably need a good speed mod. Yeah, let's just give you these abilities because you are a ton of fun. Let's see, I don't know if this is gonna be any gear I'm gonna be needing for anything else. Let's go ahead and take you to gear 8 for now. Okay, perfect. So we just want this guy to be as fast as possible with some potency. Hopefully we got a potency primary with some speed. That will be perfect. And just like that, we have one. Nice. Start a new free-to-play account as well, where I go straight for Executor. Yeah, going straight for Executor is probably the best way to start off a new account, if I'm being honest. It's overall the best strategy. Let's see, do I have any potency mods actually? Let's check it now. I don't even have any potency, so I can't change this really. Yeah, okay, we didn't get any speed, so some extra speed is nice. Yeah, just go straight for Leviathan. Just go straight for Leviathan. So, I don't think I'll need Omega on that guy. My Piet looks like he's okay, fast-ish. Yeah, it looks like he has the best mods I have available. No side farms, just go straight for Leviathan. Okay, nice. So Piet is also a guy that's gonna go to relics pretty fast. So we can get him to be as fast as possible. That will make us be able to do the turn meter train super fast. So the new one like 2 months ago, and it's looking pretty good. My first 2 relics will be Poncho Bro as well. That's very nice. I don't even think I don't think I unlocked them on this account, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think I had the account. Nope. Oh yeah, there we go. It really annoyed me that I wasn't able to farm speed mods since my characters were too weak and I wasn't able to 3-star it for a while. Yeah, I remember when I started this account, I was able to do the 3 stars pretty fast, so I can really hoard up my speed, really. Pretty good, so Just make sure we get that nice. So I could really get a lot of stuff regarding the speed, but then I took this big break, so I haven't really been able to focus too much solely on the mods. But now that we're back, we have a great opportunity. It's definitely not a bad idea to go straight for the Puncher Bros. But the thing is, you need to be able to get Queen Amidala to really get the most out of them. Yeah, get those mod mats, so we still have some of that. But let's see if there's any mods I would like. She already has 6 mods, my great mothers. I just focused the crap out of her so she can have really good mods. I think I also wanted to start working on Morgan Elspeth's mods, so she can be really tanky inside of Grand Arena, because we have the protection, we have the tenacity, and I don't think I actually need the speed over here. I'd rather probably just have the extra protection, but it doesn't look like we have it. Let's see. Yeah, so we might have to go with speed. See, this one is the best one, so let's start focusing on that. My first team was Aiden Mercy, in which he got 5 stars. My troopers rush all the mod challenges. Yeah, I can expect that. Aiden is really good low star. You can throw them with Qui-Gon Army for now. Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. You can get a lot of good stuff out of them. Let's see. Is there anything I can do for the ship? Let's see if this guy has all the right mods. Yeah, health. Okay, perfect. And this guy wants literally no speed, so that's good. No need to start gearing you up for anything. Hermit Yoda starting to look pretty good as well. I can't remember why I have gone for Hermit Yoda. Yeah, you can throw me on Conquest. Yeah, they are really good in Conquest as well. Really good. So let's go ahead and do this, and just make sure I like to do this, because otherwise it looks like it's too much stuff going on. Really don't want to know. Really don't know what I should be farming other than Executor and Beskar Mando stuff. Well, the same. I'm actually at the same crossroad right now when it comes to farming. I mean, we could literally just skip this whole part, buy the Lightspeed bundle, but yeah, this account is completely free to play, so this is why we are going for Beskar Mandalorian, because there's no sense in doing anything else before we get the Razor Crest and bam, and then we can start really going hard for the Executor. The other ships for Executor is looking pretty decent. I hope I can get a lot of these guys closer to 7 stars now when there's double and the triple drops that's coming for one day. Used to get into a Geonosis Territory Battle Guild. I think this guild that I joined, it's a very small guild, so 73 million GP. I'm gonna try and get into another guild as fast as I can, because 73 million GP is not gonna help me out at all. So we need to switch guilds as well, but this was just a starter guild I went into right now. So you skipped Geonosis and went from Hoth to Rise of the Empire. I mean, that could be good, but for me, for example, we kind of want Wat Tambor if we can get him. So a guild that does Geo battles would probably be beneficial. The first round of GAC was really fun since all my opponents were around my GP, but I guess that will change for the next round. Yeah, that's normally the case. Normally, so maybe I should start going for this. I don't think there's anything that I quite want. Yeah, TIE Advance is required though. It would be nice to start farming Marauder as well, even though I don't even have Bad Batch. We already have Slave 1. We have Anakin Starfighter. Could also farm a little bit for Mary. Let's go ahead and try and get a few shards at her. But there's not really anything here that's gonna benefit me, because we need Iden. I don't have Iden. We're gonna need Bad Batch. I'm not gonna get Bad Batch up and running anytime soon. They really had to put Punisher 1 at the end of 5 hard. Also, Punisher 1 is over there, so then I'm just gonna go ahead and start trying to get through these battles. To be honest, my ships on this account isn't that good. I think actually Endurance might be better than Tarkin. Maybe they're not Calcaster for the Guild 3 then. Only need Gear 12 Fortunes. That could also be a smart way to go about it, to be honest, not gonna lie. Hard stuck at 4 normal. Oh yeah, the fleet battles are a pain, I'm not gonna lie. But we have Houndstooth and we have the Geos, so we should be able to get through this pretty comfortably. I don't think I need to play this one. Yeah, Night Sisters are really good. The question is though, should I farm her for the Talisman to get a Jabba counter or just to be with Great Mothers? That's the question I need to ask myself. And the second thing, is it more worth to farm Merrin rather than to get Punishing 1 to 7 stars, so we have him ready when we do end up unlocking Executor in a few months' time? I think it actually could be better to just go straight for Punishing 1, because that's gonna be a long farm, and the faster we get going, the better it's gonna be. Yeah, Punishing 1 first, I think so too. I think it's gonna take a while before we get this account into actually facing teams that have a Java. So we need to go for those first. Houndstooth and Bosk are so far back at light side and the dark side battles. Yeah, it's a pain to get them, and then when you get to them, it's 20 energies all the time. You can only do it 5 times. You need to buy the 25 crystals, and you only get 1 shard at a time. So I would love it if CG could make the ship nodes double, so you get 2 shards every time instead of 1, because it's been 1 for like the longest time ever. So I hope we can get to 2 soon. Houndstooth carry me to hard 4 nodes, but my Geos are gear 8 and they don't have enough damage for the 5th hard node. I guess we'll have to wait and see if my Geos can carry me, otherwise we might need to try something else. But for right now it looks like Houndstooth can hold the fort, so hopefully it will work in the last fleet battles as well. Yeah, fleet is now full with Malevolence, so I doubt I will stay any longer in the top 20. Well, I mean, Malevolence is a really good first fleet, not gonna lie. That's very annoying. I don't think I have... I only have the 3 first fleets on this account. I only have Home 1, Endurance and Executrix. So I really need to start hard playing this on this account, because we have gotten a lot of stuff already, which is nice, but since we are a little bit behind when it comes to lightspeed bundles and stuff like that, it will probably take a while before we can get into the top 50. Your top 50 is full of hyperdrive bundles. Yeah, but that's what I said, Red L Gamer. I'm actually thinking about starting a new account as of today. Maybe, I'm not sure, or maybe tomorrow. I need to ask my community on YouTube and see what they want. But basically, I was thinking about creating a hyperdrive bundle, and basically we have on that account that we can buy 1 of the new lightspeed bundles that come out. So for example, now we have the 4 new. We have Grievous, we have Mandalorians, we have the Jedi Vanguard, and we have the Beskar Armor lightspeed bundle with Razor Crest. So basically, out of those 4, you can choose. You guys get to decide. So not me. You guys get to decide which one we will be buying. And from there on out, we will just be playing, and of course I will create a farming plan if I decide to do this. But when I've asked, like on my YouTube page, and you guys get to vote what you would like to see, most of the people want to see me continue playing on this account and stay completely free to play. But I might do that anyway. It depends if you guys would like to see it, because if you guys are the ones that I want to do content for you guys, and I want to do content for myself. Holy shit. So yeah, I would get the lightspeed bundle with General Grievous, like, yeah, hyperdrive. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be pretty nice, pretty cool to see, because I feel like that's the new way of being completely free to play, but then we could still stay on this account. I don't think I'm actually gonna get any further with the endurance. Maybe I need to switch to Executrix. Maybe I need to play this manually. Let's make sure we get Anakin and TIE Bomber as well. So I don't know if you guys would like to watch that. I think it will be a lot more progress straight away. But yeah, it depends what you guys would like to see. Yeah, sitting first in Fleet Arena for a minute. Yeah, that would be neat. That would be really fun. Really fun. Hyperdrive fleets are not a problem to counter. It's those stupid light spawn. Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true. I mean, if you're a good player, like if you're an old player, not old player, but if you have played the game for a long time, and you just decide, okay, now I want to get another account out, those fleets will not be a problem. But for the newer guys that come into the game, that will probably be a little bit stressful to try and take down a Malevolence fleet without knowing the correct counter. You unlocked Profanity before there were Executor in my shard. I was the first for like a year. That's insane. I mean, yeah, that's 400 times 365. Like, at the top of my head, I can't really get to how much crystals you were getting, but I can imagine it was quite a lot. Your second account is in good days finishing top 120. Oh my god, yeah. I can imagine the lightspeed bundles are crazy on those. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of lightspeed bundles here in my fleet chart as well, but I think it mainly is people that have gotten the lightspeed bundles and just stopped playing. That's what it feels like, at least. But yeah, as I said, guys, if you want to see it, Hyperdrive bundle account with, holy shit, he gets this all so fast. But as I said, if you want to see the Hyperdrive bundle, let me know. We might be able to do that. We'll also do some roster reviews today, or only free-to-play stuff. Yeah, we can probably squeeze in a few free roster reviews. So DCT drops in roughly 30 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and unlock him, and then let's see. Okay, let's just do it like this, Knuckles. Let's just do some roster reviews of this, because I don't think I can do anything else today until the store refreshes, and then not the store, the nodes refresh. You want to see a Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano Rush? Ooh, but that would be very expensive, my friend. I'm not in that situation where I can spend that much money, because that will cost me a lot to do a rush for Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano. But it would be nice. It would be cool. So we got a nice setup. I don't think I'm gonna be able to 3-star this one. Although Scout Trooper would be nice to start farming as well. I think I might try that off stream. 10k rush. Yeah, that would be insane. Let's go ahead and complete all of these stuff. Get some nice juicy stuff from that. We have a lot of energy left. I would like to try and see if I can get something, actually. If I can get something out of this. Kyrotex could be nice. I would like to get Great Mothers to Relics, but it's not gonna do too much, if I am being honest. Let's see if we can, yeah. Oh. Let's just try and take Padme to gear 8. Nice. Okay. So we should be able to get her to Great. So, guys, for those of you that wants a free roster review, just put your ally code in the chat, and don't forget to put an X between every 3 letters. Otherwise, your ally code won't show up for me. And then we can do it doesn't need to be your main account. It can be your alt account, your free-to-play account, whatever it is. And the one that puts it down first gets the roster review first. So if you want one, put it down, and we'll do a few before we end the stream in like 30 minutes or so. Let's see, what else can we do? The new account. Okay, perfect, Knuckles, thank you. That's one. So for those of you that want one, just put it down. So we should be able to get her at least gear 9, which can be beneficial inside of Grand Arena. I don't think we will be facing any crazy opponents, really. We should have a lot of materials, because I haven't really done anything. Your 2 accounts are free to play. I got no money for Lightspeed bundles. Well, not everyone can buy, so of course staying free to play is an option as well. And you can do a lot of great stuff as a free to play player. Let's buy this one as well. I might not want to do that actually, because I think I want actually to save those. Yeah, the first card tag. So that's for your main. Okay, so we'll have 2 roster reviews that we're gonna be reviewing. Let me just actually look if there's something I can do. We already have Chewbacca at 7 stars, which is that's pretty good. So we have the CLS team up and running, but we have no Zetas on them, so they can't really do too much. Yeah. The Zeta crunch on this account is also real. It's a real struggle. Just go ahead and start buying those. Let me just take a look real quick if there's something in the journey guide that I can unlock. So yeah, we have BAM, of course. C-3PO, you need Ewoks. We are not there just yet. Thrawn we have unlocked at 5 stars. Yeah, this could be good farm. I think he's Cantina. Nah, he's Darkside. Let's go ahead and let's just save the energy for the rest of the stuff. So let's see, is there anything I can do here? I think, yeah, we have this one. I don't know, however, if my Night Sisters can be used. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick, Knuckles, and then we'll get to your account. So let's bring in Zombie for the sake of it. And they should be able to win this, I think. Hopefully 3 stars. Yeah, I think this one is gonna go really quick for the Great Mothers. I don't know when it starts to require higher stars. Otherwise, I think we should be able to get it to the Mythic tier. But it solely depends on whether or not how much we can do. Maybe I should try and get good mods on my Spirit as well. Let's see if he one-shots my whole team like that. Yeah, Great Mother is the best marquee character ever made. She is so freaking OP, it's crazy. But they did actually say that she was gonna have legendary status. So unfortunately I got 1 AoE out to kill off my Night Sister zombie, so this is gonna be a 2 stars, unfortunately. They are so stupid. They're just 1 AoE from Great Mothers and they all just die off straight away. But I can't complain, to be honest, because this is just this is really good for me, because now we'll get a lot of extra shards for characters. And yeah, she should have blessed my Elspeth, because then we would have ensured that we weren't gonna get insta-killed. But let's see. We should still be able to take this one home pretty easily. Nice, so unfortunately only gonna be 2 stars, but we do get We get some Nihilus shards, which is really good. We want to try and unlock him as fast as possible. Let's see if I can actually do this one. So yeah, we can't do this one. How does it... Let's actually see. I want to see how this one... Yeah, we don't have Elspeth. Let's see how it performs without a full. Because I've seen this one. She tries to put out the Doom and she just takes infinite turns. Like this. I've seen that this works sometimes because she tries to put out the Doom. She can't give the Doom to anyone, and then she just starts taking back-to-back turns or whatever. This is nice. Okay, thank you, Red Gamer. We'll get to the roster reviews here shortly. This is the part where we might start encountering some problems. Just make sure we give it to her. Let's see if we can survive. Yeah. Let's see if Great Mothers can solo this one. Because the shards are really nice to have. You just finished the 330. Oh, nice. That's very nice, Red Gamer. I don't know actually if it's because she is just good modder, or if it's because she tries to get the Doom out, but it prevents her because it's not a full team of Night Sisters. But I've seen this one. I've seen this happen before. Okay, now she actually can Doom people because now it's only Night Sisters. Nice. So I don't care that we don't three star it. I just care about we getting through it because we want the shards. And I think we might be getting. We should be getting like I think 20 shards from this one. I'm not too sure. Let's just give it to. Let's actually give it to Spirit. And why did you need to wait until the final tier to do that? Please. Please kill him. Oh. Okay. Nice. Oh, come on. Okay, that's one down. My Marin is actually useless. Nice buff spell. Okay. We were able to carry it home anyway. So not a 3-star, but we were able to carry it home. 20 extra stars, we almost unlocked him. Yeah, it's not gonna be possible at this point. Let's see actually how far away I am. And just like that, we got ourselves a Nihilus. Tjenare man! Läget? Välkommen till streamen. Hoppas allting är bra med dig. Kul att du hann komma till en stream för en gångs skull. But yeah guys, we got Nihilus on this free-to-play account, which is great. I need to gear him up and stuff off stream. Just make sure we get him straight to level 85. You have to go for a while, you will be right back, no worries. We will starting off by doing the roster review for Knuckles then, because he was first. Okay. Oh no, I've already wasted all that stuff. Bara glad att du är här igen man. It's very nice of you to show off. Okay. We don't need the leader ability or anything. So I need to actually double check on SWGoH.gg what's the best setup for Nihilus, if it's just pure health, whatever it is, because he, like Lord Vader, I'm joking, it's when he is the leader. Okay, so let's start off with the roster review. So we have Knuckles first, 611, 898, and then 113. Search. Oh, player could be found. Okay, let's try that one more time. Let's see if maybe it was a mistake on my part. 898 and 113. So let's see. Here we go. You know. So this is your new account, 400k. And would you mind sharing your protection stats on Beck? Well, of course, we can do that. We would need to go into the main account and do that a little bit later. But right now, we're gonna take a look at Knuckles. So it looks like, yeah, as you said, you're going straight for Executor and not much else, except for that. As you can see, you have Bosk, which is good. You won't spend a set, nice. So yeah, your Beck is not looking amazing, but of course that's not your intention either. So I like the Puncher Bros, as you said you were going for them as well, which is very nice. But overall, I don't know how long you've been playing on this account, but you overall look pretty good. Let's see if you have. So you started your mod journey pretty well. So I know you're a skilled player because you're in Kyber 2, the same as me. So you definitely know which characters to use and everything like that. But overall, it looks like it's a pretty nice account. I can't really say too much, to be honest, because I know you're going for Executor. The only thing I could say maybe is try and get Phoenix up and running as well, because you know with Captain Rex they are really good, and you've gotten a lot of those to 7 stars already, so they will be really good for you in the mod journey as well, if you want the 3-star the speed stuff. Yeah, mods are so hard to get on this account. Yeah, well, I can understand that. It's always hard to get mods and stuff once you start up a new account. I do personally enjoy the Imperial Troopers a lot, so I could see them being of use for you inside of Grand Arena. I mean, at level 75 they can still do pretty good stuff. If you get good mods on them, you can team train a lot of good teams out there, especially in the early stages in Grand Arena. And then Mace Windu probably for the endurance, or maybe just being able to get a lot of shards from him. I don't know. The new unit should drop in 10 minutes with the new episode pass. Yeah, that's very nice. Disguise Clone Trooper. But yeah, you're on a good path. Of course, you're going for Executor, as you've already mentioned. It's going to take a while to get all of the ships and stuff, but you have your path set out, so I don't think there's too much else to really review on this account. You don't have. Okay, yeah. That's also another thing. It's very hard to get enough resources to, first of all, prioritize the characters that you need to farm up, and then secondly get the side farms up. So I think it's a good idea to just stay on just the Executor farm path until you get it. You will invest in Palp Vader and Bounty on the team first. That sounds like a great idea. I don't know if you've unlocked Mara Jade node, but you know she is also really good with Emperor Palpatine, so she could also be viable at only 2 or 3 stars. So that's overall, you have a good farming plan. Let's just take a look at your main account. Let's see, 549, 499, 813. Too fast for myself. So this is your main account, Knuckles. I'm guessing it's a German guild, Kyber 2. Looks like you're a pretty new player because 40k. I mean, I have around 500k. I don't know how long you've been playing this game, Knuckles, but normally if you have played this game a long time, the legacy score is around 500,000. I'm not too sure. You might be a returning player. Anyways, 10.5 million GP. As you said, you only have 6 GLs in this account, which oh, you lost your old account and I had to start a new one. Well, damn, I would be so pissed if that happened to me, to be honest. But yeah, you have 6 GLs. I would say you have all the best GLs except for Leia. Gentleman Luke you can skip out on because he doesn't really do too much. As of now, Leia is a must-have. Who else are you missing? Who are you missing if I'm not... Gentleman Luke, yeah, you're missing Jabba. Jabba is also really good to have, so... When you get Jabba and Leia, you should be good to go. Probably push up higher in Cab 2 and then into Cab 1. If you check his stats, you can see how many ground wars he has completed and do some math. I'm not doing that today, brother. I'm not doing that today, no chance. I didn't even know you could do that. Anyways, I do like that you have the 3 Omicrons on Rey. I have also the opportunity to put on the 3rd for Malevolent Lineage, which is super powerful in Sunny Grand Arena. Super powerful. The locked shock is so good. See, so you just made her durable, which I can understand. I would probably like to see the speed be over 300 plus, but then again, it all comes down to if you have the mods for it. Otherwise, making her durable is a way to go for sure. If it's about 20k, okay, good to know, Emma. So let's just make sure I can take a little bit look at your modding. So I like that your cat is very fast, so 358. It isn't crazy fast, but it still would outspeed a lot of stuff out there. These were mods from the first, they haven't changed it since then. Okay, I understand. So 358 is pretty good, and then I like to see that all of these guys, this is normally the characters you want to see be really fast. I would prefer maybe if you had Piet be a little bit faster. Probably, I don't know how fast he is, but yeah, I would probably have like around 320 or 320, especially if you're using him with Lord Vader. It's really beneficial to have him really fast. Otherwise, it looks like you have the right characters, but it looks like you're in a Zeta crunch because you are lacking a few Zetas here and there. As I can say, Qui-Gon doesn't have a Zeta, Dash, Count Dooku, Mara Jade, Resistance Hero Finn. So your mods aren't the best compared to the others in Kyber 2. No, but if you know how to play the mods like modding takes. If you have a good modding, you can take it from over here to up here. But I mean, in an offensive standpoint, the mods doesn't do too much. I mean, it's mostly for defensive viability, I would say. Zetas are a huge issue for me. Yeah, I can see that, to be honest, because you are lacking a lot of Zetas on a lot of characters, and it's nothing like bad. But this happens sometimes, especially since you lost your old account and you had to go straight for a new one. But I like that you have your Apple. 296, I would prefer it a little bit faster. I think actually you don't need bulk on him. I would say this, either offense or critical damage. Offense, and then you can either go with health and protection secondaries. That would be really good. And for AFO and for CX2, you just want to go full health once you get those guys up and running. Did you see the GTA 6 trailer that dropped a few hours ago? No, I haven't seen it. I need to check it out. I mean, I can't believe we're getting a GTA 6 before the 10th Galactic Legend in the side of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Damn. Okay, let's just take a look at your GL. So 576, which is really good. SLQR, health. Okay, you went for bulk, which you can do as well. It makes him survive a little bit longer because the damage output on SLQR is really good. Either way, speed and health, protection wise, really good. Damage looks pretty decent as well. If you can get this to 12k, I would say that's perfect. Probably not the new release date. Okay, shit, 2026. Damn, a year from now. Don't like that. But yeah, you went with protection prime. Oh shit. Okay, so you have offense here as well, protection. Then you must have protection. So you must have a lot of protection secondaries, which is really good. I was expecting a full protection primary, so that you're able to squeeze in an offense primary here is really nice. But yeah, 548 is decent speed, and I like the bulkiness. And then the damage, yeah, can always be a little bit better when you get it to 12k. I think that's normally what I say you want to have your low evader if you want him to hit pretty hard. And then Ahsoka should be defense and speed, or health and defense. So yeah, should be health primaries all across the board. Nice, and you have speed, perfect. So you definitely know what you're doing. But as you can see, you're in a Zeta crunch. I will recommend you to go for Leia, but it looks like you're on your way, especially since you have Captain Rex. I don't know how it looks when it comes to your Drogon and stuff like that. Let's take a look right here. You will review your elevated mods once Scorch arrives. That's good. Good, Knuckles. I will do the same. So Drogon 5 stars. Let's take a look at your Hut Cartel and see how your progress is doing over there. So yeah, you probably want to go for Jabba before you go for Leia. And by the looks of it, you are not far away at all. So Jabba should be... Yeah, you should have a Jabba here pretty soon. And as for the ships, yeah, you're doing well. You have the White and Executor. And then you said Profanity was on its way as well. So overall, a very, very good account. Let's take a look at Red L Gamer's account, and then we need to turn off the stream because the Sky's Clone Trooper will arrive, and I need to do a few stuff before I can get my hands on him. So, Rosary for Red L Gamer. You're currently hoarding for the clone, and then I will farm Leia, Jabba, and Profanity. Sounds like a great plan. So this was Red L Gamer's main account. Light Side Perux is the name of the guild. He has the similar legacy score as Knuckles. However, Knuckles is in Kyber 2 and Red L Gamer is in Carbonite 1. So let's do 4.4 million GP. So it's a big difference in GP, almost 6 million GP. I like that you have the Supreme Leader Karen. I like that you have the Executor, which is really nice. You have a lot of the side fleets as well, which I do like as well, because the more fleets you have, the better it will be for you in Grand Arena. So besides from having those guys, you have the Gungans as well, which I think is a project that you just wanted to do because you like them, not because they are super great. But having Gungans this early on is great, especially for a guild inside of the Naboo raid, which will be going away pretty soon as well. And then you have a lot of stuff. You have more Jade, which I like. Let's see, Mon Mothma 2 stars Rex. So I can't really see a clear path for you on what you should be going for straight away, because you have the Sith Empires, you have Revan, both Revans, you have Malak. I don't know how you're doing in Conquest. I could see Starkiller being good for you, but I don't know how you're doing on the requirements for that. You have a lot of Separatists. I don't know if there was a Lightspeed bundle for that, but you have a lot of Separatists. I mean, you maybe could go and unlock Gas, but you can't because you have Shock T at 2 stars. He seems close to Sith Eternal with Vader and Palpatine, yeah. But the thing is, C doesn't really add anything of great value this early game, because, okay, you can take out a team on offense, but on defense he's not gonna do anything for you, to be honest. So I would like to see him go for some other GL, but it's hard to say. Like, looking at the account just as it is, I would probably say, even though I don't agree with it, that Sith Eternal is the way to go. You do have SWGoH at relic 5, so you could also put on a 2 side farming quests to get Treya and Nihilus to relics together with your SWGoH. Yeah, it's your account, so I just started reviewing it a little bit. But as I said, I don't see a clear farming path for you right now. You do have the Sith Empire, which is good. I could see you probably go for Sith Eternal, but I would also like to see you go for Treya and Nihilus to get them to relics, to pair them up with SWGoH. And then I would also probably like to see you go for your CLS, because you have Han, Chewbacca, and you have Commander Luke Skywalker, so you have the trio that you need. Basically, these are the 3 guys. That's the 3 main guys really. So I could like to see you get them to give them Zetas and or at least CLS Zetas, and then take them to relics, because that's a good team to always have. I said also maybe Starkiller, because they both have Emperor Palpatine and Mara Jade at 7 stars and relic 7, so that could be a good farming path as well. But I think at this point you already have the Executor. You're gonna sit pretty well inside of your fleet arena. You got the C3PO requirements and have the shards for 3PO and Chewie. That's nice. So then CLS is a great choice. Get all of those guys to relics. Relic 5 is good. Relic 3 is also good where you're at right now. And then you have a really good side team that you can take out a few stuff with. And then you have the Sith Empire, obviously, already. If you get Starkiller, that's another team that's really good. I don't know how you're doing for example, on Dash. Let's take a look. Yeah, you don't even have Dash, so maybe you want to skip out on Starkiller. And then, as I said, gear up. Get your Treya and Nihilus to relics to pair off with SWGoH. You already have a GL and Supreme Unit Killer Ren, so maybe you should just work a little bit on the sides to try and get as many teams as possible. You have the Gungans, which is great, as I said, mentioned already. And then I think, yeah, I think the best path for you actually is going to be to get Sith Eternal and farm both CLS and Treya the way things are looking. Let's take a look. So I would prefer I like speed and health. You're getting in my other account ally code. Well, I won't be having time for that, unfortunately, Retro Gamer. Next time when we do this roster reviews, I can make sure I get your account in. But as I said, I would prefer speed and health, because the faster your Supreme Karen is, the better it is, because he already has a crazy good damage output. So yeah, protection, you want to change this to health. You would change this to either, health or offense is the way to go. You're precisely going to remodel your Supreme Karen. That's nice here. So yeah, as I said, offense is very good here. I run offense, but if you want it to be more bulky, you can use health, but definitely change this to health. Here, critical damage, which is good, and then you should have a speed arrow, which is well. So if you want to stay with offense, you can do that, but just change the circle to a health. Me personally, I like speed and health on Supreme Karen. Yeah, your Piet is really well modded. I like to see that. Health, defense, and offense. So all of these 3 needs to change. I will probably go with protection over here and protection over there, and then you could also have protection or potency over here. So you need to take a look at your Piet as well, because when you get Lord Vader, the protection primary is just gonna come in really handy. But potency as well, because then if you can land some debuffs, that's always nice, especially this. And if you kill someone off, I think they get fear. So having a little bit of potency can really help land those debuffs. So a potency primary would take you up to above 100%, which will be good. Darth Revan. Okay, looks like you're still working on those mods. So I can see there's a lot of mods still in progress, but yeah, definitely, as I mentioned, change a few primaries on those 2 and they will be even better. But yeah, with the game, I think that's gonna be it for me. To you, just go straight for speed, and I ignore the other stats. I'll change that. Well, that's also a way to go. The more speed, the better the character normally is. But yeah, as I said, we need to cut off the stream right now because I have other stuff to do. But We will be doing these streams a little bit more often as of now, because I think it's more fun to do a live stream episode of the account rather than just do an episode every now and then. So yeah, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this, and I will put up a poll for you guys to answer on my YouTube page a little bit later, whether or not you want to see the Hyperdrive bundle with the Lightspeed account. So anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.